Wait.
All right, wait. Let me introduce the podcast. You're listening to the Choke Artist Podcast, episode 43. We're in here. We have some New Brunswick heads in here, actually.
We out the yells and whoops.
Yeah. Derrick Braxton and Jelani are here.
Cool.
Hey, what up?
Hello.
Cheech is here too.
Talking shit.
What up, though?
Cheech, you're the official co-host of the podcast now.
Yeah, I'd like to just say I'm tied now between you and Jeroni's Only Posers Don't Listen to Podcast. I am the four-time Only Posers Don't Listen to Choke Artist Podcast champion.
4-time.
Well, you're always cooking broccoli, and I'm like, yo, what are you doing? You want to
chopping broccoli.
you want to hang
He
out?
definitely was cooking broccoli when we walked in today.
It's my Dana
broccoli.
Carvey, dude. It's my Dana Carvey.
There you go. Hey, man.
All right, so we got a lot to talk about because you both have been pretty involved in New Brunswick for a while, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, like how
Yes.
far? Well, we met at Barca, and you go back to like we were talking about Livingston, the bakery.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Listen, man. He told me about a bakery. All right. So I grew up on a street called Loretta Street. And, well, I mean, my family grew up in Memorial Homes, which is no longer here. It was torn down. And then we moved to Loretta Street. And there's this bakery at the Food Town Plaza.
That's right.
Now at the Food Town Plaza, man, you can get a lot of stuff that you need, right? There was a dude named Butch. He had a white van with bootleg clothing, right? It was like, yo, Butch, what's dope? You got these is nice and these is nice, right? Cool. You tell you all the stuff that's nice.
They had all this shit.
They had all the good stuff. They
Rodolfo's
had
Pizza, right? Was that there?
Rodolfo's Pizza was there. You had Livingston Liquors. You had Food Town, and you had that wonderful bakery in there.
Scala pastry shop, dude.
Yes.
So
yes.
you're a bit older than me. You're 30.
I am 37 years old.
Okay, I'm 28. So yeah, I was probably a kid, but if you were going in as a teen,
The little baby, he's probably running around causing a motherfucking ruckus.
Chocolate icing everywhere.
Very true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then you came up in music stuff. Like you grew up around here, or
Sure.
Yeah.
I was born and raised in New Brunswick, born at Middlesex County College, Middlesex County Hospital,
Yeah.
which is now Robert Wood Johnson Hospital.
Yeah.
And my mom went to school here. Her mom went to school here. Her mom went to school here. Like, we come all the way back. Really, the slave ship time. I mean, New Brunswick is a very, very old place.
Yeah.
It's
wild.
It's real. It's
Yeah.
real. Mm-hmm. Yep. Selling them off. Called import, the original import and export. Right off that Delaware Canal.
Fuck.
Woo!
So when
We're going straight into it. Nah, I'm joking.
whatever you guys want to talk about.
I'm joking.
No, but yeah, because I saw you.
Not
guys
really though. But
I mean, no, it's real. Oh, for sure. Not a joke, for sure. Heavy shit, but. Yeah, no, I've seen you guys at some basement shows, Spinning Records.
Yeah,
and
man.
Like I looked, because I know you told me you make beats, right?
I do make the beats.
Drummer first, but also some sort of producer.
Drummer first and producer, and then also a bunch of choirs. I think all of us were in choirs at some point or another, man. Choirs are huge. You know?
Singing?
Yeah, man. Singing was like really good. Yeah, you get your little choir situation going, Yeah.
That helps your ear. But then, so I do research before the pods, and I looked up, you had a fucking Wikipedia page, dude?
There is a page.
Legit.
Yeah.
There is a page.
That's real tight. Yeah.
Done a bunch of records, been afforded the opportunity to make a living, and for me, myself and my family off of making records, which is exceptional. Anytime you get an opportunity to make art and you get paid for it is a good thing.
Yeah. Sustain life, make art. That's like the goal, right? Like
Making
don't
all
go
art.
broke and do the shit you want to do.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Going broke. It was sexy in the 80s, but it's been
Less
dwindling.
glamorous. Yeah.
The stock is plummeted.
Yeah.
No
It
one
looks
being
cool
broke.
on Twitter, but it sucks in real life real bad.
Yeah. Also, too, on all this like Instagram, whatever's happening, shit. People are so popping out there, or at least appear to be so
It's
popping.
a mirage, dude. Who gives a shit?
Appear to be popular.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's the thing.
yeah.
Set it
It's
however
like
you want.
none of them seem broke. Like, when's the last time you seen a broke motherfucker on Instagram?
I think they definitely broke. Because rich people don't post on Instagram.
They got better
That
shit to
is
do.
also true, Jelani.
No motherfucker in an Escalade.
Just
Every
saying.
motherfucker in a Suburban.
Oh, or a Prius.
Yeah.
Priuses are
or
king.
some type
Yo,
of
if you got a
electric
fucking flaunt
conundrum.
that you have the fucking money, you don't have the fucking money, man.
Yeah, man. That's real talk.
Yeah.
That's real talk.
Yeah, it's wild. Yeah, it's hard to keep up with that shit. So, all right, you did a beat on Lupe Fiasco's "The Cool."
Yeah.
Or
I did three tracks on there. A track called Gold Watch, another track called The Coolest, and another one called Streets on Fire.
Yeah.
Lupe Fiasco contributed. Shout out to Lupe Wasalu all day. FNF up all day. And then, but yeah, man, like extremely talented artist and musician. Glad to know.
Yeah.
Cool guy.
Yeah. I mean, your track record, like, that's not the only thing you've done. You've done, like, much more. Like,
It's been a lot of stuff.
You've been active since, like, when did you start doing all this shit?
Oh, man. I saw my first deal when I was 19 years old. So
you've seen a lot of change in the music industry as a whole, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Really, the biggest ones being, like, format changes. You catch... my first record I recorded on Real Real.
Oh yeah.
You know,
Woo! Yeah.
it's like well, I didn't record it, but we went to a studio. It was out in East Orange. It was actually the same studio that the Fugees used during their first project, during the score, and you know, just Real Real. I mean, you know, and my first audio engineering courses in college was like Real stuff.
Yeah.
You know,
Which for listeners, that's analog. Like that's tape. Like if you fuck up, you have to cut it, right? And come
Slice
back.
Yeah.
Slice and tape.
Meticulous
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
32 tracks. That's it.
Yeah,
You better learn
no
how to
time.
fucking bounce quick.
Yeah. It's
No
true.
tracks.
Get in, get out.
For
Yeah.
real, man.
That's wild. Jelani, how about you? Like music shit.
Jaloms.
So yeah, I'm actually from Franklin. I'm not from New Brunswick, but I went to church in New Brunswick.
You did.
And so all people I know and grew up with
You're off that tabernacle.
pretty much was from New Brunswick.
Yeah.
I started DJing when I was in college, and I just kind of been DJing ever since. Love music, love playing different stuff,
Yeah.
love playing in different places too.
Yeah.
I love hip hop, but I feel like, I don't know, you always have to be able to be open to new things and be able to play different stuff. Haven't produced that much, but looking to try to produce more just so that I can play it more.
Pressing buttons.
Sure. I mean, there's an art to DJing too. We were talking about it before.
Oh,
You got to
yeah,
feel
yeah,
the
yeah.
room. You got to
Yeah.
make it seamless. You know.
Like now, like what I feel like is happening now is like I'm a little bit older, and you got these younger dudes who came up on controllers and stuff like that, and they want to get back to spinning with vinyl,
Yeah.
Which is dope.
which is
Which is
dope.
very dope.
You know what I'm saying? Because they're seeing it like, yeah, it's like for them the gimmick is passing, and so like they're coming to me like, yo, how do I do this and this and that, whatever. So like for me, it's cool to be able to help. You know what I'm saying? Get some of the younger dudes come up, and even to see like what you do is being appreciated in a certain way, because it's like that's what I came up on. I like going to the record store, buying records here in New Brunswick.
Yeah.
When I first started DJing, I was out near Philly, so
I mean, it's crazy. Even I don't know how much you talk to your listeners about actually where we are and like what I'm looking at. But I walked into this house. You know, this is like this place. We passed this. Me and Jelani, we passed this house for our entire childhood. We're from here, right?
Yeah.
So we, you know,
Right.
like where this place is, we pass this place all the time. So to come in and just see how you guys have this all set up, and that records are actually being made and put and pressed out, and they're coming out of here.
Yeah.
You know, it is a great thing, and it's a beautiful thing, and it's something that, especially being from New Jersey in general, New Jersey is constantly looked over.
Yeah.
Just musically,
yeah.
and you have all this musical
One of the
talent. So,
fucking best states. in
oh
the country
man,
for
it's
music.
like the
One of
shit
the
out
best
here.
You're not for nothing. I met you guys 15 minutes ago. I learned more about you in the last 10 minutes than a lot of other motherfuckers. But like, just even the fact that like, yo, for real, you two are probably the first people that I know that like my older brother when I was a kid taught me how to like beat match and like tape deck
Sure.
sample and all that weird shit that like nowadays like you're bringing up. It's apples and oranges, but it is a lost art sometimes compared to what
Sure.
like how art and music is made nowadays.
Well, I mean,
And fucking like, yo, for real, dude, like it you don't see that a lot anymore.
No.
It's
Well,
fucking rad.
you don't see it, but it's coming like Jelani just said, it's coming back up, right? And that's one of the things because, and then too, like there's nothing wrong with digital either.
Yeah.
Like whatever suits and whatever people use is whatever. It's more about the end product.
That's what I was.
And
we have this
not.
conversation a lot.
There was like a
Yeah.
Red Bull interview with Madlib, and they're like, "Oh, how do you make all these things? And what's your process?" He's like, "Yo, it's not what you use; it's how you use it."
Exactly.
Right.
I made this one
Exactly.
album with like a $60 2-track interface, and put
Sure.
a condenser mic on a drum kit, and played keys, and like
Yep.
that's it.
Yeah, I mean, I actually on the real beware, like especially, I always like this. Is like you kind of gotta beware of cats who are overly specific about it kind of sucks the fun out of it.
It's a circle jerk too. It's like, what are we doing?
Yeah, it does. It was like, oh, well, I use this compressor on this thing. It was like, but how does it sound, man?
Yeah.
Like, what's coming through the speakers, and then also too, how about the song?
Yeah.
Like, how does the song sound?
Yeah.
You know,
What does the song want? What gear does that song want you to use or mandate that use?
Very true.
You know?
Yeah.
Very true.
Because there's things like what I've noticed too is like, there's some people on controllers that are, from a DJ's perspective, on controllers that are dope.
Oh, monsters.
Like monsters.
Monsters.
Like,
Yo,
for
peace
real.
out to Brain Orchestra.
Yep.
Peace out to Zumo.
Yep.
You feel me?
Good
Like
Food.
and Trash Supply. Jose Good Food out of Jersey City. Who else is out there, man? Latif, of course. Emilio. These are guys who use electronic stuff, man, and not too many people can touch them.
Yeah.
You know,
You know what I'm saying?
bad people. You know?
Yeah, like and so like you have that reality of like controllers, like it's not that somebody's on controllers or they're using more of a digital platform to do stuff. It's just the fact that they know what they're doing with what they have. You know what I'm
MIDI
saying?
can be an art as well.
exactly.
For sure.
Very true.
You know?
You know what I'm
Yeah.
Very
saying?
true.
You just got to stick with it. And the
Yeah.
problem is if you're buying too much shit all the time, it's like you're not like sticking on one thing and finding your voice on that thing.
Know
You're
your
just
fucking
like
gear, man.
jumping
Know your
ships too
fucking
quick.
gear.
Yeah.
Very true.
And it's funny, it's the same fucking shit for playing guitar or drums it is probably for fucking DJs.
It is.
You can
I
buy
mean,
whatever the fuck you want. Doesn't mean you're fucking good at
You
it.
can buy a guitar that's like $10,000, man. If you can't play, you
Yeah.
can't play. I'm sorry,
And you
Yeah.
can buy a guitar from the thrift store for $50, and if you know how to
Yeah.
play it, it's gonna sound
Make it sound like it's
rocking.
worth way more.
For real.
Yeah.
For real.
I give you guys credit too, because when I saw you in those basement shows, you had like turntables, and you probably brought down a good crate of records, right?
Oh yeah,
Like,
we bought some records down there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's always a tight spot in those basements.
Yeah.
Shout out to the whole scene, the whole New Brunswick basement show scene, and just everybody who's in the basements and actually listen to the stuff and all the bands. There's some incredible bands right
Good
now.
shit going on. Yeah.
Yo, man, there's some dope bands like Shred Flintstone is super dope. Flycatcher's killing them out here right now.
Yeah.
Flycatcher, I told the dude, man, if you keep on playing the stuff like that, we're gonna find you. We got to get rid of you. We can't compete against you. He's like, you have the voice of a baby angel. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
man.
it's a cool vibe for a show too, like having someone spin records in between bands.
Yeah.
I heard like definitely played like something off like Water for Chocolate, like that Common album.
Yeah.
Some off The Shining too, and it was neat. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Keep doing what you're doing.
What do you guys listen to? What's going on right now?
I'm like on some weird like I'm going back in time, like on like some post punk.
If you're going back in time, let me know where the motherfucking ship is. I'm with you.
yeah,
Yeah,
like,
a lot of old UK punk, a lot of
Yeah.
old like DC math rock shit.
yeah,
I
like
listen
Discord
to.
records. That's what I've
Yeah.
been like. Dissonant. I feel like rock has gotten too pretty in some ways, so now I just want like the gritty shit that like still sounds nice, but
Yeah.
like there's like people doing out stuff, out of the
Yo,
box.
I'm with it.
Rise Records ruined everyone, man. If you can fuck up at the drive-in for me, you fucking fucked up.
It's kind of like comparable to what you guys are talking about, like these labels, this production norms that just happened. Music became so overcompressed, like rock music.
Yeah.
Everyone sounds like
Yeah.
and not like underground shit will always be underground and cool because
Yeah.
you don't have the fucking means to drop 10 G's to make a cookie cutter album anyway. But like a lot of major label bands, they put out these records, they all kind of sound the same as far as like the vibe and the sound.
Well, I mean, it always levels out, though, right? I mean, you can only compress for so much,
That's real. That's why they call it a brick wall.
Yeah, I said
You know,
it
you
is
can only
a
push
wall.
so far.
Yeah, so
you know?
once you hit that wall, everybody kind of calms down and it becomes like they level out. You
And
know?
that's kind of becoming like not the norm, but that's another niche thing now is having the dynamic range again and all that bullshit.
Yeah.
I can see
know?
waves.
Yeah, it's a file.
Yeah, so it's cool, man. But like, I don't even think about that shit anymore, man. Good track is a good track. Good song's a good song.
It's
you
good.
know, whatever you do, dude. At this point, like, I could probably get down on some fucking like crazy ass dumb country bluegrass shit if it's fucking good.
Yeah,
That's real. That's
You
real.
know?
It's true. It's got to connect with
Fucking-
people, you know?
But like I love punk rock, I love fucking hardcore, I love jazz. But if it sucks, it sucks. It's like craft beer. Doesn't mean it's good. You're just making less of it.
I like that one.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's dope. That's definitely true. Yeah, man.
Yeah, so you've been involved with New Brunswick for a bit, and now you're doing like that festival that you're talking about, right?
Yes. During the month of April, the Hub City Music Festival is going to be going on. We got 28 different venues all around New Brunswick.
Which is something. I didn't even know there were 28 places to play music.
Oh yeah, man. Yeah. Some places aren't really, you don't really play music there all the time, but
we're making them into places.
That's right.
I respect that.
That's right, man. So I mean, everywhere from like Spinner Records to NJ Skate Shop to Hitting Grounds to Due Mari, Harvest Moon.
Yeah.
Mari's fucking doing shows.
Yeah.
Fucking right on.
Fado Americano, Deltas. Who else is on their list?
It's
a crazy list on there.
Is Alien Witch in there?
Alien Witch, of course, yeah. We got Shred Flintstone playing over at Alien Witch. That should be dope. With Marsupio. That's going to be dope.
Out back at Alien Witch?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
flexing.
Right on.
For real.
Yeah.
And who else? I just spoke to David, and hopefully we can get Chamber 43 involved.
Yeah.
Like that's normally we pick one place from Highland Park.
Cool.
Because that's like the sister city almost.
Yeah,
so.
for sure.
That's
Close
where
enough.
I actually live right now.
Yeah.
I live
Live
in
in
Park's
HP.
nice. Yeah. Chamber
It's nice
43
out
is sick too. I like
That's
that
a
place.
sick ass record shop, man.
That's my spot. I go there quite often to get records.
Yeah.
Love.
I mean, shout out to David Martin in Indiana.
Shout out.
Indiana, and then also too, I mean, we get paid in records for that to do.
Like you'll gig there and they'll just give you some.
Yeah. He was like, I mean, David. He rolled up to me. He was like, because they do open mic situation, and me and Jelani and some other DJs, we go in there and we just spin all vinyl in there.
Yeah.
And he's like, yo, dude, I have to give you something. I was like, just make me an offer. What can you do? He's like, man. I was like, how about you just give me records? And like, we like records, so. He's like, yeah, man, I can just give you some records. I was like, word, that's dope. So we went by there the other day to like get the records from the show. It's really, really cool. So shout out to David Martin. What he's doing is really cool. Andrew Spinner, what he's doing.
Yeah.
And then also, what is it, Darren? Darren out of Reveler Records in Milltown. Have you been over there?
I have. He fixed my turntable actually.
This is the shit.
Yeah.
For real. Yeah, man.
That guy
very
knows his
cool.
shit.
Check that out.
He really knows his shit.
Yeah, he's not playing around, man.
Yeah.
He's not playing around.
You need that to kind of cultivate like a music community. You need people kind of like owning those spots and like turning people on to new shit, and like guys like you, like to run a big thing like that. I give a lot of credit to. You're getting people involved in shit, and like.
Sure, man. I mean, I give credit to you. I mean, this podcast, I can't wait to almost want to end now just so I can tell more people about it. It's a very cool thing to have just an outlet for people to speak about music, talk about music, and then talk about conflicting ideas and then also too just challenges that may arise within the music industry and tour and the whole thing. Sometimes people got to get this stuff off of their chest, man. You have people are giving essentially their lives and their experiences to these records. It's important. It's a very vulnerable place to put out a song. So yeah, man. I mean, this is a very cool thing. I was looking over there just at you have all these boxes stacked up. I was like, yeah, that's definitely for some kind of record, like mail list for your records.
Yeah,
cool.
yeah. Thanks,
Cool,
man. Yeah, I'll show you around. I mean, there's two more rooms. There's like lots of rooms in this attic, but we were doing screen printing out of one until I gave up on screen printing because like if you move your hand, I burnt the hole in that couch.
Yeah, I saw that.
With the heat gun, I burned my arm. I was like evaporating water-based ink and breathing in noxious fumes. In the
Well, I mean,
attic,
what they do have on YouTube is they have a tutorial on that, and then what they do in the tutorial, they say caution.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They
Also
also
be careful.
Have masks at Home Depot. That
For real,
you just buy.
Yeah, I should get one of those masks.
Yeah.
Dude, I was like so dizzy and like 50 shirts in, like, oh, fuck this.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was real dumb.
What he's referring to, folks, is toxic fumes
Yeah, I was getting high.
and very, very hot flames. Beware.
Yes, not safe.
Beware.
Be careful. Ventilated
Send your
rooms.
arms.
Stop, drop, roll. Touch a knob before you go through the door.
Yeah, but yeah, I put out records like a couple a year, mostly like indie punk, hardcore-ish stuff. But
Sure.
yeah, we did. Do you know the Buttress by chance?
I do not.
From West Orange, she raps. She kind of has like a like Wu-Tang style to her shit. But,
Oh man, I'm already a fan.
It's real like weird and kind of gross. Like she'll talk about like real vulgar shit. But
I'm with that too. It's
she
all
got
cool.
picked up by like Flying Lotus. She was in like his new movie. What was that movie called?
I don't remember.
He
the
put out
name,
this like
man.
real gross movie last year, and she's
That's
in
cool,
it.
though.
And like, I think she's
It's
gonna
like
put
gore
some-
shit, right? Like
Yeah,
I mean that's been
yeah.
going on for a while.
Like
Like,
they screened it at like Sundance, and like they had like a high number of walkouts because it's just like this fucking
They can't handle it.
disgusting. Yeah, it wasn't even a horror movie. It was just like there's a part where they like a guy has a huge pimple on his like chest and it starts talking, and then like this other guy fucks it. So there's a scene of like a guy putting his dick in his talking pimple. Kuso, it's called Kuso.
me personally, that's not my definition of a
Dude, it
Good
was
Friday.
terrible. I was getting fucking goosebumps.
But
It's
To each
real
his
bad.
own. You know? Flying Lotus is a dope ass musician, man.
Really?
You know,
Yeah.
I've been really digging back into that Captain Murphy album. That shit is crazy.
You know, I never listened to too much of it besides like the singles, which I loved, and then I didn't like listen to the fucking album.
Captain Murphy, man. I mean, Flylo is a very, very underrated rapper.
Yeah.
He can spit. The dude can spit. He's dope. And I mean, track wise, like he's 30 years ahead. I don't see like K-Tronada is getting a lot of really, well, shit, his just due, man, because he's extremely dope.
Yeah.
Right now, K-Tronada is like James Brown.
Who's
you know,
that?
K-Tronada? You familiar with K-Tronada?
No.
K-Tronada's a producer. He's based out of Cali. Super dope. He has like this incredible sound, and it's just beautiful. Yeah. He does collaborations with Bad Bad Not Good.
Sick.
Did collaborations with I mean, it's the list goes on and on and on the
with
people
the internet.
The internet.
Cool. Yeah.
Like he's a beast, right?
Yeah.
And one of the things just with Katra coming in, people kind of forgot about Flylo because Flylo hasn't come out with a project in a minute.
Yeah.
But Flylo, man, like, I mean, who can he produce for? You know, that's just
very
really
versatile.
sick.
Yeah.
You know, whatever he puts out next is gonna be like real good too.
Because he waits.
Yeah.
You know? What do you think about waiting? I was talking to a couple of casters about that, just like people with everything moving so fast right now.
Yeah.
And it's just some, you know, like, it's like a kind of OG talk. But anyone who gets older always wants stuff to go slower because they just saw how fast time went. That's really what it boils down to, right? Like, you see how fast this shit is going. And I mean, you know, like I blinked and shit. I went to I graduated from high school 20 years ago. That is crazy. It's wild. That's a wild concept. It's like, oh shit. And then you know, I just lost the first person from my high school graduating class. So it's like, oh, okay, there's like mortality is coming. Like, you know, we all live and die and we'll move on, right? And the only thing that really stays and remains is just fucking music. Or music or art or whatever you put in the world, right?
Yeah.
So like waiting, you know, sometimes you had a couple of different projects that came out back to back. D'Angelo released a project after 11 years.
Yeah.
And that was like really written really well. And he won a Grammy for that. And then De La Soul, they came out with a project really, really late. And then you
Tribe
had
did,
Tribe
too.
Called Quest as well.
Yeah.
So what do you guys think about waiting as opposed to not?
Just look at what Black Star just announced.
Sure.
You know,
Yeah.
you got the lineup with Madlib now.
Yes.
You know, and taking that time and seeing like that Tribe album. I don't think that Tribe album could have been as good. You know, not for nothing. Like,
did they?
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, Five died, yeah.
Yeah.
Unfortunate, man.
Yeah.
But you know, like everything they were doing before that between was dope, dude. But like, not for nothing, for a Tribe album, if they didn't take that time to parse through the world around them,
Sure.
you know, I don't know if it would have been as good because, you know, the best thing about hip hop to me, you know, on certain albums is how introspective it can be. You know, and like you were saying, you know how vulnerable it is compared to some other genres and what they're saying, and you know, it's
directly word of mouth to the listener. Like,
yeah.
I think waiting isn't the worst thing because like if you move too fast, you can get caught up in yourself, and then you could be like off mark, kind of like. And also, I think fuck like a lot of this internet shit where you feel like you have to keep up with your presence because it's like it's exhausting and like
It is.
And whatever fucking genre you're in, you have to be in the moment, even as an artist. Do you really want to fucking play a song live that you fucking wrote 2-3 years ago? Is that interesting to you? Can you still perform that the same way and actually convey the same fucking dumb shit other than, oh, it's just another fucking dumb thing I wrote?
Yeah, sure.
You know?
Yeah.
And two,
Not dumb, you know what I mean?
Nah, I mean, yeah, I mean, listen, opinions are real. It takes the thing I always say is, you know, you have to live life in order to make art. So like, there has to be some type of experience to jump this inspiration that comes, because you talk to anybody who actually writes songs, you can see through people very, very quickly on if they actually write songs and they write this shit. Because anyone who says like, yo, it's like, oh, okay, what's your process? What did you actually do to write this song? Anyone who says to you like, oh, you know, man, it all came from me, and they're fucking lying. That's not the guy you want to listen to. Every person that I talk to is like that came out with like a hit record, whether it's a hit record, whether you like the record or not, a hit record, or a record that inspires a whole bunch of people, because pop records do that all the time, or it's something that's a little bit more esoteric or like, underground, as we say.
Sure.
Most times it happens very fast, right? Like the actual process of it happens fast. Now putting it out fast is something different, because that process doesn't happen much. You feel me? Like
you're waiting for like the inspiration to strike.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right. So, but what they say is like it happens really, really fast. Like I was able to bang it out really, really quick, and I don't remember what happened. and they don't remember what happened because something else is a miss or awry or whatever.
Yeah.
Even if you touch an instrument every single day, or touch tools for production every day, or DJ every day, that's for muscle memory.
Sure.
Right?
Yeah.
But there's something else that lies in. It's like, okay, something else took over, and now this is
Definitely feel that at times. I think they're like creativity and like executing things is a muscle too.
Sure.
Even though you can't force it. Like I've tried to force the right shit and it was bad.
It is a
And,
muscle.
like,
It is.
But then eventually you can like revise and rehash. But like I think there is something to like when you get that idea, that little like flicker, and you like run with it. And like I've had times where I was like writing, like I have to finish this tonight or else it's done.
Sure.
I'm not writing in that moment anymore, and it's not true to what the idea is.
Sure. And remembering, and also to the technical aspect plays a part. Remembering the quick keys on a joint, and remember having all of this knowledge, this muscle memory stuff, like
Sure.
knowing your instrument, right?
Yeah.
Is okay. Now I can actually pump this idea out when it does happen. Like
That trust.
Yeah. Sure,
Yeah.
man.
It's hard. There's a lot of people creating now,
Yeah.
What do you think about that, man? Do you think everybody is? I think everyone should create personally.
Yeah.
Because I like to laugh. Half of this stuff.
You're terrible.
It's real talk.
You're terrible.
Listen, we can't keep on acting like everybody's stuff is dope.
No,
Yeah.
I
We
agree.
must stop.
I agree.
My dude.
Well, it's
my
people are
dude.
trying to save face and they're afraid to be honest, but then it
Yeah,
kind of dilutes everything. Go on.
Yo,
Sorry.
Let me ask this.
Okay,
like,
cool.
when we say dope, like, what's the criteria?
I
for
would go
dope?
from person to person, man. But there is a hive mind, right? That is civilization, and there are with this hive mind, there's some records that are mentioned, right? There's some records that are mentioned every time, and they're mentioned every time because they're fucking good. Whether you dig it or not, technically, either they're technically sound, either the songwriting is good, either the lyrics are really, really good, either the recording process is good. Like, there's something about these records. I mean, shit, how many times have you heard Sgt. Pepper's is a great record, or Revolver is a great record, or Mad Villainy is a great project. Like, you hear these things over and over and over again. People aren't idiots. People are actually very difficult to fool. So especially with music, like, because it's a feeling.
Yeah, like a connection with the person.
Yeah,
like,
you
from
can't
art.
talk a person into liking music.
No.
Like, either they dig it or they don't. You could talk it up. You say, "Yo, man, it's my favorite fucking band. It's so dope and whatever." But if you put it on and nothing goes,
That's it. That's why I'm like skeptical of reviews always.
Now,
I don't really
let me
believe-
ask this question:
Yeah.
Do you think that you can put out something dope and put out something trash?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Especially
You
if you
ever-
got
Because
team?
I was thinking about.
have
James
you ever heard?
Brown.
Have you ever heard the Stevie Wonder Characters album?
But yeah.
Whoa. Stevie.
I was thinking about James Brown, and Living in America is a
Hey, yo.
terrible. It's terrible.
But it's also very dope because in Rock. Have you seen
Have you seen
when
Rocky?
he performed that in Rocky?
No.
All right, listen. It's during the Drago. Drago fights Apollo Creed. Now Drago, he kills him in that ring.
Yeah.
He kills him. They say, please don't go in there. Right? Because this is
Living
what vanity will do to you.
America.
Now he has James Brown bring him out, right? Eye for eye and tooth for tooth. Yeah, living in
America.
Yeah, man.
That was 80s though?
Yep.
Oh yeah, this
Yeah,
is
that
like,
was, yeah.
you never heard that shit? Like, I must break you.
Yeah.
With the Russian, come on, man. It's
seen
like
you
Cold
never-
War
gotta
shit that was going on.
No,
It was
I
like
know.
the
Yeah, I
Russian guy
remember
against-
that.
Yeah.
I remember that whole arc. Yeah.
This shit is ridiculous.
He was dressed in an American flag. It was terrible.
It was really, really bad.
Did
It was
not
bad.
land well. Yeah.
Yo, but I mean, his hair care products must be amazing. Hold on, was that a wig? Was that a wig in that movie?
No,
I don't.
Yo, you have to.
so.
I'll show you a
Hold
picture
up,
of this.
hold
Yeah,
up.
because
Yeah.
it's fucking crazy. Like, listen.
I don't know. Dude's been thinning for a while, man. I don't know.
James Brown's hair in this.
Oh, you're talking James Brown. I think
Yeah,
you're
yeah,
talking
yeah.
about fucking.
Oh, no.
Sylvester Stallone.
Listen,
No.
Also, too, Sly Stallone and Rocky in that during that period had a hell of a head of hair on him.
Yeah, he did.
He had a great head of hair on him. Italian Stallion, we will not front on Sly Stallone in this building. That guy can barely talk. He's a billionaire now.
Sometimes people swing and they miss. Like you could still like have a good career and like have some flops, you know.
Yeah.
And that moment, it feels like the end, kind of. But like, hey, you just keep doing your thing. You gotta stay true to yourself.
Yeah, that's very true. That's very true.
I'm conflicted, because I'm a teacher, so I want to be like, everyone make music, everyone make art. But then like, a million voices on social media telling me to check out their album. Like, stop. Like, I don't want to hear about. Like, I don't know. It's tricky. Yeah.
I mean, it becomes redundant, man. You know, you over and over and over, like, oh, okay, yeah. I'm like, Mike, listen to my thing, and listen. I mean, I love to support people's music and whatever, but sometimes it's just like, yo, dude, wait. And you know, you come out with a project. Okay, man. Like for example, if you come out with a project, and then 2 months later, and it flops. What I mean by flops, like the reception is off. Now with the amount of exposure that happens right now to music, right? You can have, if you have a good product, you're gone. It's like
People will find it.
what? It's incredible.
Yeah.
They will find it. It's very true, right?
It's beautiful. Yeah.
So if your project, right, goes double plastic, right?
2019
Just for the
term.
listeners, that's not actually a thing.
Right? That goes double wood. And then in 2 months you're like, I got the new. That's not enough time for me.
Yeah.
Nah,
I got to recover.
Yeah, you do.
You know?
You got to find that moment.
You gotta have
again.
that time to digest.
That's why there's a sophomore slump. That's why it exists. Because especially when bands get on a label, they put them on the road and like, all right, now you got 6 months, write another great album, go. And that's how it happens. You know?
Very true.
But is there even a need for labels now?
I'm looking at this hair right now. I mean, this is
I
crazy.
don't. I mean,
this is
don't
just
know.
like
because the stuff that comes out, and I think the stuff that people are.
yo. I mean, it's definitely a perm. I'm just saying, how do you keep that hair like that?
Yeah.
We're looking at a picture right now.
wax.
James Brown off the Gravity album. If you have that, pull that up. It is the album that actually had "Living to America" on it. He's wearing a nice little what is it? Gold? Is that a gold with a flower leaflet on
Hold
there?
up.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's
yeah.
gold leaf. That's gold.
It's gold
leaf.
leaf.
That's
Yeah.
it.
It's the stuff you
Yeah,
put
man.
on cars.
Yeah.
And we got the chiclet teeth. He's doing it real big out here.
Jelani, what were you saying?
I was just talking about I guess I don't know. I think most of the labels, that is there need for labels, and there's a part of me that says no, and there's a part of me that says yes.
Yeah.
Like even from a DJ perspective, there's stuff that comes out on labels that's dope.
Yeah.
True.
And that you play and everybody wants to hear. And then there's stuff not on labels that's dope and people want to hear. I'm guessing it just depends on either the listener and even what you personally feel about what you want to do. I think that there's artists out there who for whatever reason may need a label. They just don't have what it takes to do the whole DIY or the entrepreneur thing on their own. You feel
We're
what I'm saying?
also privileged because we're in a tri-state. There's so many cities within 5 hours.
Very
Anyway,
true. Very true.
You live in Denver. Where else are you playing? There's nothing in
Yeah.
10 hours in any direction.
Denver,
Midwest fans.
Montana, Nebraska, Idaho, Iowa.
Yeah.
There's some weird pockets of the United States and out, way out. You know. But I mean, that is been squeezed together just by by the internet, and then also by everyone wanting to hear, not everyone want to hear. I'm sorry. By the internet, and then two, by so many people putting out so much music. It's just like I mean, how many bands can there be from Brooklyn? So then you start just looking in other places, on purpose. You me if I see a band yo, you from Brooklyn, I'm not looking as hard at that band as I would, because I'm looking for different inspiration. I'm inspired by the same things as a person is from Brooklyn. Where
was Prince from?
Minnesota.
Minneapolis?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who would have found him if
Exactly.
he wasn't?
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You have to you are for at least for me, you always want to support home. at least, and you always want to have your ear to home, but there's always music that's out there in different places that you want to hear. Like one of the top artists that we look at and think is, I think everybody thinks is dope, Prince, is from not a tri-state area, like at all.
He's from the middle of fucking woods, if you really think about it, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There's no right way to do it.
But I mean, there is. I mean, for a label, and to I mean, I guess my question would be, what are your favorite labels? What are your favorite labels in what era? You know, because there. I mean, I had this discussion also too. Like, what's the greatest label ever? Motown is always mentioned in that conversation.
Sure.
But I think that's a little bit too easy.
Yeah.
Because that's more relying on the play. They had an amazing group of players and some amazing, the best writers ever. Right. But like who I like to think of is like early 2000s Warp was on fire. You feel me? Like, god damn, that's a hell of a lineup. Or mid 2000s XL Recordings. I mean, that's with like Sigur Rós and Vampire Weekend. You got Tyler the Creator. You have what is it? Adele. And then who else is on that? Radiohead.
Yeah.
Goddamn.
That's a diverse lineup.
That's the era where like you could have Merge, which had just Superchunk pretty much for years, and then blow the fuck up Arcade Fire, all these other fucking bands. You know, all it takes is that one fucking band. Then that was also the era where more people trusted the label as tastemakers, just because it's the first word that comes to my head. Curators. Yes, that's a way better word. And like they curated that art and that.
I wouldn't even say curator. I would say there was a term, and you guys are younger men, but you understand these terms or remember these terms of artist development. Yeah. You know, every artist doesn't come as this stockpile thing. Now artists are able to develop on their own now more than ever because the internet is so powerful, and every question you could have is at your fingertip. It's in my hand. I'm holding the phone right now. Every question I possibly could ask is in my hand. Yeah. Right? Yeah. You know, and every song that is readily available anywhere in the world pretty much is in my hand. It like we were talking about DJing earlier. Dude, man, you had to go to the record shop. Oh, yeah. You had to have the bread to buy that record, right? And if you didn't, you had to have me. I mean, we had like 4 or 5 friends who would all buy different records just so we could listen to the music. Like, you really couldn't listen to it. You really would not hear that shit.
You had to share.
You had to share.
Physically share. Go see other people. Be in their house. Be in their room. Listen to the fucking record. Listen to the fucking cassette. Flip the motherfucker.
And because you had to do that, you had to share, right? You had to treat people's shit right.
Yeah.
Right? For real. So if you share with someone and they fucked your shit up, you would never share with them again. So people were very meticulous on how they kept their needles and their records and because they wanted to hear the next batch, man.
It's delicate. Yeah. A professor, like when I was in college, one of my professors was like, "Do you have like listening parties?" Like when I was younger, we would just get a new record and people would come over and just listen to it. Like,
I would like to say something about a listening party. We're starting one over at Tavern and George in their basement, a listening party. Just listening. Cool. It's not anybody spinning. It's not any. I would really love you to be like just really involved with it as well.
Cool.
Just so we can get everybody out and have a diverse grouping of genres as far as listening is concerned. But I think that's important. Like not listening, not because of okay, I'm DJing or this is a gig, just to listen. You know, I think that's very important. You know,
that's neat. Well, because you think of live music and it's different than an album. It's like 2 different mediums to take it in. But if you meet up for a listening party, you're listening to the album as like a piece of art, as a whole like piece. You know?
Like a book club.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah. Less nerdy, hopefully. I don't know.
Scholastics, man. Scholastics.
Scholastics.
But like, would people talk, or was it like everyone just hangs out like quiet? Like, what are you trying to do?
I mean, there can be conversation. I mean, there should be conversation. There's gonna be some libations there, so you know people get very
so
chatty.
It's a hang,
It's a hangout, man. It's not like it's fuck all these rules, man.
Yeah,
it'd be exactly what happens in the room is gonna be exactly what needs to happen.
I think it's just to bring back the art of just like listening to an album as a whole piece of art versus just picking out songs. Sure. Like one of the things, like even that I do, like. What I was always taught to do was to listen to whole albums. Even as a DJ, like to just play the whole album. Like if you listen to Wu-Tang's albums, like as a whole piece, especially the first one that came out,
It's crazy.
It's beautiful.
It's crazy.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And like, I don't know if people know or
That Liquid
understand.
Sword album.
Yeah, like it just helps you. It helps me DJing because it's like you get the feel of something versus it just being this robotic thing like of let me just find the best pieces of this, take it apart, and then do what I want with
Well,
it.
I'll tell you this. A lot of the music that, especially hip hop wise, a lot of the music that that came out hip hop wise would not be there if people did not listen through albums, because hip hop is from sampling, and there may be if you listen to a Frank to a Frank Zappa record. If you don't listen to that whole record, I mean that guy changes up so often it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
So I mean, I always make reference to there's a song that Frank Zappa did called Montana, right? Now if you don't listen through that song, you will miss. It turns into a whole completely different song. You know, you'll miss everything there. So as you know, as a lot of the producers are talking about your Pete Rocks, your Primos, your DJ Premiers, you know, all these guys who like really had a foundation, and then some of the newer guys, Dilla, of course, your Kanye West, and your Just Blaze, and all these guys as well who are you know did it, you know, new school, and also Knowledge who's doing it now.
Yeah.
If they didn't listen through to the whole record, you miss out on half of the samples. That's when the juicy stuff is.
Yeah, that's true. Especially if you're digging for like samples. Do you feel like people are taking less risks now with music? Because we're like in the age of the single. It's like you want to get something that's going to hook people in, or I don't know. Like you can put out an album and be like, these are the singles, but I feel like some people write with the mentality that every song has to be a single in its own way.
Well, I mean, you know, I don't think that people are taking less risks. I mean, I think my grandmother said nothing new is there's nothing new under the sun, right? Meaning things like continuously happen in cycles. So, dude, this is disco. Disco era had all singles, man. All singles. Come on. This is the same thing. Yeah. And then before disco, it was, you know, during the 1960s, you had some 45s that happened. It was one single in that joint, man.
Yeah, I kind of wanted to go back that way. You just cut 2 tracks. It's a single. You got your A side. You got
That's
your B
right.
side.
Yeah.
You put out a new fucking single every couple months, man.
Yeah, no
Keep
more.
people into it.
I don't
Yeah,
think anyone
it's fun,
does. I
dude.
don't know any plants that do 45. I'm sure some do, but I've never like asked any plants like, what do you charge for like to do a 45?
I would actually be very
40, like a
interested.
45/7.
Yeah. No,
Really?
I mean, like a single. What's it called when it's? Yeah, is it 78? Is that what I'm thinking?
Was
78's the old school, the old weird.
No, it's a
fucking
45. Yeah, the 78 is like
Yeah,
it's
that's
heavy
like
that's
50
antiquated.
shit.
at this
Yeah,
point.
that's
you
crazy.
ain't finding no 78s
with like the
anymore.
scratch. It's like you got to wind up the thing.
The phonograph.
Yeah.
Thomas Edison shit.
I got one of them shits in my crib actually right now.
That's
I have
cool.
my grandmother's old.
Yeah, I got one back at my grandma's house too. Yeah, fuck
My
yeah.
mom.
Those are fun.
But yeah, dude, like 40, like the old school way of doing, like honestly, with the way the records are pressed nowadays, I don't know if like that old school 45 is practical anymore because it costs so fucking much to do it.
Yeah, I don't think they do.
You got to just maximize that fucking potential and time on the fucking 7.
Well, what's this other stuff that they're doing too? Because you know, Peace Out the Brain Orchestra out of Elizabeth, New Jersey. He just did a pressing, and Zumo just did one too. I don't know if they both use the same format, but there's like a process. I don't think it's vinyl, but it's the same kind of thing. But
Lathe?
it doesn't.
Lathe cut?
Yeah.
You cut it live.
We did one of those.
You listen to it, and they're cutting it live to the record. That's why it costs more, because as they cut it, they have to listen to the album. So if you're doing 10 records, they have to listen to it 10 times.
Oh
And,
my
like, they're
god, that
cutting
mashing
Yeah.
process is crazy.
Yeah, it's wild.
Yeah.
We have a buddy out of Florida that does it. If you ever like need it for anything, let us know.
But you
Audio
can do,
Geography
you can do,
Studios.
Yeah.
You can do like what? Limited. You can do limited copies.
Yeah,
for
that's
that,
the neat
'cause,
thing. But it might cost you like $14 a unit or whatever. Like
I mean,
$12.
it's better than paying $500 for a plate.
a minimum. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly, dude. Yeah,
Whoa.
the minimum. Like,
And the plate ain't even forever.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
The plate worn out.
And you don't even get the fucking plate,
no,
man.
yeah,
Like,
just trust they're taking
Yeah.
care of it. Yeah, that's wild. Yeah, lathes. There's a video on YouTube of someone cutting a lathe to like a frisbee. Like they cut
What
their
the
record
fuck?
into a frisbee, and they play back, and it sounds like ass. It sounds bad, but you could hear the song still. It's like pretty.
That's
neat.
pretty crazy.
that's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, so if you're asking, I don't know, man. I think it's the responsibility of young people, old people, all people, to stop stop with the judgment
Yeah.
of the other. Meaning, like, you know, like old people, like young people. Oh, it was better when no, it wasn't. No, it wasn't.
Yeah,
No, it wasn't.
It was different.
People be talking all that shit, but like, man, it was so. It's just like, you know, like all the homies from. This is real. Okay, you know, we're in New Brunswick, New Jersey right now. Technically, I believe, or right in between New Brunswick and
I think we're
Somerset.
Somerset. Yeah.
All right. So, but you know, there's been a lot of apprehension just about, you know, the new Brunswick. You know, I've seen New Brunswick as a completely different microcosm than it is right now.
Yeah.
Completely. You know, like, I mean, when I was growing up, George Street had 3 XXX shops on it. And there was like heroin addicts that looked like The Walking Dead. You seen The Walking Dead on TV on AMC?
Yeah.
Right? That's what George Street looked like. Now a lot of people are like, oh man, you know, New Brunswick old school. Nah, that shit is not cool. As a kid, you know, with a whole bunch of zombies around, you know. So, you know, I mean, there's good, and then but then also too, you know, there was a completely different demographic of people. So
Yeah.
So I would like to see more people look like me. I'm an African American man. I would like to see more people or us representing in more. When I was in school, it was 85% African American in public schools. Now it's 85% Latin based, which is great and cool, but it's changed a whole bunch. It's been a big change. So I don't really have any. But then again, you know, this is another thing too. You know, I mean, I understand that I operate really within the top 5 percentile of understanding and compassion for someone else's plight. And not everyone is like down with that shit. Most of the people I grew up with are rigid as fuck. You feel me? Like very, very rigid human beings. They won't even come downtown because they were just taught not to come downtown. Yeah. You know, like there's people who would never ever there are college students, I mean not just put it on, you know, people my age. There are college students on Eastern Avenue right now who have never been on George Street outside of a bus. Yeah. Outside of a double E. Mm-hmm. You feel me? Like for real. They would never go down there for any reason. It will not happen, right? So you know, one of the things we're trying to do musically is make sure that these lies, because they're lies, man, they're lies that are built into society in order to separate people. These lies are broken down. That's why that's why I'm 30 something years old going into basement shows and we'll look at a 19 and we're like, whatever, like, cool. You feel me? Like I'm here, I'm down with you guys. I can anywhere I can support and help, you know, because music is supposed to bring people together.
Yeah, that's what it's all about. Yeah. You were doing like backyard barbecue things. I remember you telling me a little.
Oh yeah, we did a bunch of those. We did 50 consecutive.
So wait, so tell us what it is, because.
All right, so yeah. I mean, you know, I own a home on New Street, downtown New Brunswick, and my boy Zach. Peace out to Zach Buzz. Is this incredible dude who can really, really cook. Now he's OG New Brunswick, like, you know. All right, so Zach told me a story on how he was the first person to bring a skateboard to New Brunswick from Cali. This is and it's dead out. He's not joking around. He's around 70 years old. I can't remember how old he is.
Wow. Yeah.
But I mean, it's an extremely fit human being. You would think he's 50. And is extremely knowledgeable and mad cool. And he cooked in his backyard. You know, he had a place over in Hale Street for a long period of time. He cooked in his backyard, and he would invite anybody out. As long as you had a couple of dollars to throw down for a beer, he would cook these really dope meals. Talking about ribs, burgers out of belief, and just like dopeness, right? Sometimes it'd be salmon, sometimes it'd be oysters, sometimes it's mussels, sometimes it's shrimp. Yeah. Sometimes you got lobster. Who knows, right? But if you put in $5, you got this meal. Yeah. And you know, Zach moved, so he didn't have the same amount of space that he did. He moved to a spot, now he moved to another spot, and now he can really, really host again. Mm-hmm. You know, he has a supper club. We got to bring you to supper club. It's really, really dope. But he was like, yo, man, you know, you got this space, you have this backyard, why don't you use it? And we started using it, man. We just started calling people up, because it's right downtown. Started calling people up and was like, instead of spending all your money downtown at these bars, just come over here, bring through a 6-pack, and then you can have anything in the backyard, right? So anything. So everybody will bring food. I mean, the most people we had in my backyard, and it's not too big, it was around 225 people, something like that. Yeah. We've had city council members back there. We've had a bunch of cats back there. Yeah. And then you know, I mean, sometimes it's really, really intimate. It's like 7 people, 10 people. You have a conversation about music or whatever the fuck, right?
Yeah.
And, you know, we would light a fire up, you know, when it was dark outside. It was really, really good, just convening of people and whatever. So the initial goal was like, all right, we're going to do 20 straight because 20 barbecues is dope.
like weekends in a row, or
No, there's not no weekend, man. I'm talking about a day.
Yeah.
Not no weekend talk.
hell yeah,
It's during the summer.
yeah. Why
I'm
not?
like, fuck it. You feel me?
Hang
Yeah.
out.
Like,
That's what you're supposed to do in the summer. Hang out.
every day. Like, every day. Like, so Zach would come over. Zach would come over around 3 o'clock, right? He would come over on a bike that tows other bikes. Zach also, too, is a bike aficionado.
Okay.
Dope ass, like, bicycles, right?
Yeah.
He would come to the back. He'd be like, all right, cool, man. You know what we cooking? And somebody would run over to Super Fresh. Super Fresh is 2 blocks away from the crib. Go over there and go to the butcher, right?
Mm-hmm.
Get whatever. Get the first round of meat, right? Which, I mean, you know, Super Fresh is very, very cheap meat over there, right? You get all that, cook them up, barbecue sauce, it's already roasting, going. Now we drinking some beers, we're hanging out. 4 o'clock turns to 8 o'clock real quick. We're still chilling, right? Now we got a nightfall situation coming on, and now we got 50 people in the backyard and a fire going, some marshmallows, right? Now we've had DJs back there. Shout out to Pablo, Mismatch are Nice. He spun back there. A bunch of DJs spun back there. Kojak, right? Who's like one of my new DJing.
So dope.
Yeah, he's an illest human being. You gotta go to Kojak house, man. Kojak is a black superhero, man. For real, I'm convinced of it. That he's a superhero. So
From New Brunswick, or
oh man, Kojak is not from New Brunswick. He's originally from Brooklyn, but Kojak is like one of the most exceptional human beings I've ever met.
Cool.
And I just knew he wasn't fucking around with life. All right, so I met him at I got to tell you this story too. Like, I mean, the barbecues are cool and all, whatever. It was fun. It was really, really fun.
well,
but
yeah, it's cool you're bringing people together.
that's what it was. It was like there's all these people that hang out at all these bars and basement shows or whatever that only know each other from these barbecues. It was a networking event,
Sure.
you know.
Mm-hmm.
But Kojak, man, if you want to talk about vinyl,
Oh my gosh. Oh my
Kojak's library and his knowledge of vinyl is so far beyond it. Like, okay, if you got that turntable fixed at Reveler, Kojak may have fixed that turntable.
Oh wow. Yeah, yeah.
You feel me? Like he's a master at just like at repair, understanding mechanics at a very, very high level, and he's not. There's no pretentious shit from it.
That's
you know,
what's
people
up.
are like
Yeah.
assholes about it. You know, but the first gig that I did coming back to vinyl, you know, was with Kojak. And Kojak is a very good DJ, like
Very good
extremely
DJ.
good. He's I could practice for the rest of my life and still not be. This guy is not playing around, right?
Yeah.
So you go into his crib, he has all these turntables. I mean, he has maybe 40 or 50 turntables, right? And from all different eras and whatever.
Wow. Yeah.
And so the first DJ gig that we had or we did together was at Fatto Americano, and it was with a Bozak mixer, which is a rotary mixer. Like most mixers fade, they do fader like left to right.
Sure. Yeah.
This is like knobs.
Oh wow. Yeah.
It's extremely difficult to use.
Yeah.
Right? He's like, but it's the first DJ mixer ever, pretty much, right? And he's like, I was like, yo, man, Kojak, I don't know if I can use this. Can we use it? Young blood, listen, it's gonna be all right. Put the needle on the record. Yo, Kojak is the illest human being ever.
And how'd the gig go? How was
Oh
it?
man, it was exceptional, man. It's really, really cool.
There you go.
It's cool. It worked out, man. But the barbecues, we did 50 consecutive. We did 70 total. And a lot of people got fed, and a lot of people met each other. It was just
That's real cool.
Right
dope.
on.
Yeah.
It was
Now
really
let us
fun.
know. We'll come through.
Oh, it's coming. Yeah, summertime is about to go down.
Yeah, it's gonna be
Yeah,
good summer.
it's probably not going to be at my house, just because I'm tired of having people in my crib.
That's fair. That's fair. It's like living at a house where you run shows. Like, there's got to be a threshold.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah.
It's hard to do forever.
Yeah, if you've ever run a show house, man,
Oh, yeah.
I'm sure What's that like, man?
You had some fucking wild stories from the Thunderdome days.
Dude, everyone's cool with the crust punks, man. Everyone's cool with the crust punks. Fucking.
How would you define a crust punk?
Yeah, I want to know what this.
Making a statement with their hygiene.
Yeah, that you took the words right out of my mouth, man.
I mean, like, yeah.
Like, yo, somebody that
You're talking about not showering.
Yeah, not showering, dude. Beyond that, you have to try so hard to be crust punk that, like, clearly you could tell. Like, you have to be so, like, bullet belt, old school, fucking days and days.
Yeah.
To be not to be too stereotypical, I guess.
Yeah,
It's
I mean, yeah.
Dude.
There's gonna be a crust punk dude when you walk out for work or wherever you go tomorrow, and he's gonna punch you dead in your face.
He's gonna stab you with a fucking rusty
For
needle.
real.
Yeah, that's fucking fine, man. You know, I ain't got nothing to hide from no
we'll
crust
straight to
punk.
the-
But like, dude, it's the regardless of that, dude. It's not even crust punks. It's like the people that have to be like, regardless of what you're into, the people that have to try so fucking hard that they take it personally that they might think that they're not.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, dude? So like, and fucking. Some people want to come to some people move out because they fucking, they have no place to go. Some people move out because mom and dad are fucking fascists. And if you think you're like mom and dad are fucking fascists, just fucking cuz, dude, you're probably going to be a dick when you go to other people's spots when they're trying to host you. And like, we had a house where people were coming out like 200, 250 people some weekends.
Sure.
And at a certain point, dude, like, they want to have fun. They want to do their thing. Yeah, no fucking problem with that. But remember, you're not at fucking like, you're not like House of Independence. You're not at a like, you're not at a venue.
Yeah.
You're at somebody's fucking house, dude. Or like the amount of times you hear crazy ass stories like somebody spin kicks or fucking fucks up the water heater, water sprays everywhere. Austin, that happened to us one show too.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, hold on.
Somebody,
burst.
what?
Excuse me?
Yeah, some kid.
Now, see, somebody did it in my house, man. There's also some cats, man, I grew up with that be at the barbecues, and we would have to put the mitts on those guys.
Handle your business, man.
Doesn't get the fuck out.
Handle your fucking business.
I gotta get out. We're not talking about hurting anybody. We're talking about moving people out of the situation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And dude, and that's the thing. Some people are just like, oh, they're cool. They're just hanging out. They're just having fun. It's like, no, motherfucker, this is my fucking house.
Yeah, respect the space, or else it's not gonna happen next week when you want to hang out.
Yeah, dude. Like, and that's the fucking thing, man. Like, I've seen it happen at a show in New Brunswick. You guys, I wasn't there at that show. I think something happened at like a Days and Days show. No, that was a smoke bomb at the Days and Days show.
Yeah.
And then there were.
Why would you? Yeah. Why would you fucking do that? Yeah.
Yeah, or like
I want
fucking out the show in Austin, somebody kicked in the fucking water heater. Water started spraying all across this
Everywhere.
venue.
Yeah.
Venue. This kid's
House.
fucking basement.
Yeah, it's rough. Yeah.
Yeah, dude. And, like...
It's like you want people to have fun, but you don't want to fucking destroy your house.
Yeah, there's fun and there's, like, nihilism, dude.
Yeah. Yeah. And, like, if you're at a venue, if you know you can, like, kind of have fun and, like, still not break shit, yeah, go for it.
And
but-
this is coming from probably the most self-destructive person
yeah,
in
I've
the
seen,
fucking
I've
room.
seen you break a lot of shit, dude.
Yeah, and I mean, like,
I'm assuming you break a lot of shit.
yeah, my shit.
Yeah.
Just fucking
Break your own
smashing
shit.
guitars. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. So I get not,
Yeah.
do it at your house anymore.
Well, I mean, listen, I'm glad to host people, but not that many people. And then also too, Zach has like the perfect spot
Yeah.
to host people.
Sure.
So
Yeah.
we're bringing it over to Zach's Supper Club. It's going over there, right?
Yeah.
Which is right down the street, and it's like off commercial.
Yeah.
Which is like it's like Douglas Land.
Yeah,
Yeah.
tucked
Where
back
all
a little bit.
Well,
Hell
what I
yeah.
think you propose things to people as, supper club, they might come at it a little bit differently than punk rock show at the basement.
Oh yeah,
You
yeah,
know?
yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
definitely.
That's probably like a
You're
little
letting
bit
people
of a,
know.
Yeah,
You're letting
off
them
the
know.
fucking bat, you let them know, like, hey man, we're here to fucking chill the fuck out. You know,
Sure.
Yeah.
Hang
hang out. Meet some motherfuckers, have
So-
a conversation.
So so this has happened multiple times with this flooding situation, or this is
One time in
Ballpark.
particular, but we've played
I know
few
of a good
venues
3
that
or
fell
4
apart.
houses where specifically the water heater got kicked the fuck in and water sprayed everywhere.
Yeah.
dude.
With the
Yeah.
who was
water
playing? Do you remember?
This is over the course of like 15 years.
Yeah,
probably,
this
so-
this is the one show, I guess, Poor Jeremy.
Yeah,
with us.
Yeah, it's like a Boston ska punk band that we played with. It was
Word.
fun. Kids were having a lot of fun until
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you
Well,
what.
the pipes ripped out from the ceiling.
the hosts of the show were so
Yeah.
nice until the pipes burst, and they were like, "Everyone, get the fuck out!"
That's
bro."
dope.
Yeah.
And then also
As
too,
he should.
Also too, can I say something that's very alarming, right? I don't know if you guys know, but if water hits an electric guitar, man, in a certain way,
yeah.
while you're holding it,
in there.
you are a dead man.
Had to play a
Like,
show.
for real.
Dude, had to play a show in Seaside Heights in front, literally 3 feet in front of a fucking pool, where they just put a bunch of tarps down in front like they put the fucking monitors
Yo.
on the fucking tarps, and we're
If
just
you
standing there
drop-
being like, we're dead, we're dying
If you
tonight.
drop a beer, if you drop a beer on that guitar, you're ghost. No more.
I don't
you.
want those type of problems in my life.
Me either.
Yeah,
Nah,
I don't think
dude.
anyone does. Yeah.
Okay, so what? I'm sorry, man. I
What's your
feel like-
closest near-death experience playing live?
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, we on it now.
Yeah, I got one.
Oh yeah, let me hear that. Yeah, you motherfuckers are talking about all kinds of shit.
Mine was even
Water heaters.
fucking rock related. Yeah, it gets wild. Mine was more just not. I have Crohn's. I don't know if I told you guys I have Crohn's disease. So I was in the hospital like in and out like 3 times in a year, and I'm playing a show when I shouldn't have been. Crohn's is like an inflammatory bowel disease, so my intestines swelled up. I couldn't get any food through my intestines. I'm playing a set, and I just start fucking throwing up on my snare drum, like puking. And then I'm hitting the snare drum, and vomit is bouncing back into my face.
Oh my
Hang on one
goodness.
moment. Hang on. I would like to say that. Hold on. What's your ringtone right now, man?
Mario. That
But
motherfucker's
which-
gonna call me back.
But which ringtone though? For
For
Mario.
Generic Mario ringtone,
Do, 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 do,
8-bit
do.
gamma beat.
You got real 8-bit just on us. Well, so projectile vomit on
Yeah.
a snare drum.
Real bad. Yeah, bouncing everywhere. Then I was taken to the hospital, and then I was like put on bowel rest. I couldn't eat for like a week or something.
Holy
But
shit.
that was me being reckless. As far as like getting hurt at a show,
Damn, Crohn's is like that.
it's fucked up. Yeah, I can't drink.
One of
really.
my little sisters like has not my actual little sisters, like my little sister, like someone I really, really love and respect, has Crohn's, and she tries to explain it, and I mean I don't think you just really can. I really, from what you're saying, just can't. I would never be able to understand it.
Yeah,
that sounds like it sucks.
I thought you were gonna say the show where my old band played with Best of the Worst, and your colostomy bag exploded on the drum kit. I really thought I was so
Wait,
close to
you-
being like, I fucking got this.
Yeah, for 6 months. So I never slowed down, even when I was really sick. I'm still like sick.
Oh,
I need a fast rewind on the whole shit. You got to bring it all the way back.
Oh damn, we gotta tell him. Oh fuck. All right.
You got to bring it all the way
I had
back.
an ostomy
blonde.
bag. So I had an emergency surgery. My intestines burst. They cut 18 inches of my intestines out. They gave me a shit bag. Like I have a scar here. So I pooped in a bag for like 5 months. But we played a show.
You live quite the life.
Yeah, it's wild.
Fuck interview with me.
What are we,
punk.
What are we
You
gonna
coming
do
to
at
my
this point? Yeah.
podcast? Shit. Like I don't even have. I'm gonna start a podcast for this.
I am punk.
But dude, I was such a little shithead. I was like,
What
I
the
don't care. I'm still going on tour. So
You
then
went on tour with the bag.
I don't know if I went on tour with the band, but we did weekends. We played with you guys in Philly, and I did
Yeah.
like Baltimore. And yeah, it burst during the show. I stood up and I like it's just all over myself. I had to drive home to Philly. I shit my shirt, which I didn't know was possible. You could shit your pants. I didn't know you could shit your shirt. So it was just like real dirty, real greasy. But anyone else have a story about almost killing themselves before I?
I'm not gonna say anything.
I got another.
After that,
I don't
I'm
have
not.
I don't have
Nope.
one.
Y'all have found me
Podcast is
blackout
canceled.
drunk in bars before where...
Yeah, you've had some
and,
sets
like,
where yeah.
Detroit or what was that?
Wisconsin?
Yeah,
Fucking
Wisconsin. That was it.
Delavan,
Delavan,
Wisconsin. What the fuck was that?
I think it's happened in Austin,
You
Massachusetts.
playing these weird pockets of America. What else can you do except fucking blackout drunk?
Yeah, they find me in a bar somewhere buying shots of fucking Jim Beam for everyone, and I hate Jim Beam. So that's my recourse. I think I'm pulling a prank on everyone by buying them shots of things that I hate. But I'm
Yeah.
buying them fucking drinks. So,
Buying them a lot of drinks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're probably in places where you don't even remember.
You play some
no,
weird-
that's the problem. I do remember. That's the problem. I do remember.
We play some weird cities though, for sure. It's cool to see the country. It's cool to see not major cities, like travel
Yeah,
around the
hell yeah.
country and
that's
see like
actually, the
some
raddest
weird
thing.
suburban
when you go on
shit.
The road, you see the most suburban Walmart fucking things. And some
You know
people
about that
think it's boring
Walmart
as
feet?
fuck, but
that what?
You know about Walmart feet?
No.
Walmart
is
feet.
that people with Walmart kind of shit?
Oh no, it's Walmart feet is just like people with dirty bottoms to the feet. They just walk in Walmart with no. Yo, I'm not even joking around. Like
I'm not
Damn.
part of this
it's not
at all.
It's real. It's just dirty feet.
Yeah.
Walmart. Shit is crazy. No, I am like I don't have fucking Walmart
You
feet.
can spot it, though.
but I can spot it out because I went to school in Virginia, man.
Oh, you did? Okay.
I know exactly
That's
what's going
fair,
on out
man.
there,
Yeah,
man.
you see it down there.
For real.
Yeah.
Yo, you go
Shit.
south enough in Jersey, I feel it's the same thing, man.
yeah.
You go down to like
Yeah.
that Stockton shit.
Oh, it didn't take too south either.
Violent.
It didn't take too much.
Yeah.
You know, you go. I mean, Edison starts getting weird immediately. You know, like off jump. Peace to everybody out of Edison, man.
Fucking
Hey,
like-
yo, son.
Is it not though?
This nigga said Edison.
Edison is strange. It gets strange out there.
Oh, when you
know?
go deep in Edison, yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
so, you know, Edison
like 20
Island?
minutes off Route 1, yeah, and those
Yeah,
back.
so
I've
it's
actually
getting a
went to
little
some
weird out
restaurants
there.
that
No,
are weird
dude,
vibes.
You get 10 minutes south of fucking Ocean County. You might as well be in like Georgia, Louisiana sometime.
Yeah, man.
South Jersey is
Yeah, that's the
Delaware,
fuck
at least.
boonies.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
it gets strange out there.
Really, anywhere outside of a major metropolis is strange. You
Yeah.
know, well, not strange. I mean, you catch like pockets, just like what you said, like incredible folks. You know, and as long as you remember that you can be buried, like, oh, okay, I got. You know what? I just remembered. This is not it like for a show. I guess I was on the way to a show technically.
Mm-hmm.
So I've driven across country 4 times, right?
Yeah. Just
So 8 revolutions.
music stuff or just traveling?
Well, I mean, always to either transport a vehicle somewhere. Like, okay, I'm moving from Chicago to LA. I need my car out in LA, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Man, okay. So this time I was alone. This is crazy. All right, so coming out of Utah, there's a stretch of 80 miles with no gas station. Now, if you don't know about this shit or you miss that sign, you are shit out of luck. Yeah. We're talking about land where there is nothing there. There's nothing there. Oh, there's no motherfucking lights. There ain't no nothing. If you go missing, they're not gonna know for at least a day. They're not gonna know. Real talk, right? So, and that's like if you're someone who's very important. I'm not, so they may never find your ass, right? Yeah. So, I'm driving out there, I miss this fucking sign. I'm on the phone with a friend, right? And I'm looking at the navigation in the car, and everything's just black. It's black and a dot. Like, I'm the dot. Okay, now
surrounded by nothing.
Nothing, right?
Yeah.
Now, also too, I mean, shit. When you travel across country, I normally stay on the phone or keep someone on speed dial. I mean, me being an African American man, we're talking about these weird places outside of metropolitan places.
Yeah,
the shit can get a little squeaky out there, brother. It's just real talk, right? Real. So I want somebody close. So at least it'd be some kind of documentation of where I am and where I was murdered, right? It's real. Yeah. So I'm seeing this dot. I'm like, man, you know, I'm not seeing a gas station. I'm like, all right, cool. We call up my friend. Where's the next gas station? I can't really look on my phone. That's irresponsible. And these roads are winding, and the speed limit was like 80 miles an hour. Like when you get to those parts or whatever, they're trying to get you out of their state. So the speed limit is 80. You could do like 90, and they won't even care.
Wow.
So this was a little bit more weavy. It's probably like a 55 to a 65 situation. And I don't know if you've ever seen like Pee-wee. What was it? Pee-wee's Big Adventure?
Yes.
Pee-wee's Big Adventure.
Some Large March shit?
Yeah, check it out. Check it out. Okay. Not even a large march. It's the one with where the signs kept changing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that
Right?
one.
First it's like falling rocks. Then it's like tip over your vehicle. It was that kind of thing. I kept on seeing these signs. I'm like, whoa, these are some weird ass signs. I've never seen a sign like that before, right? Where's the gas station at? Yeah, next gas station is for 40 miles. What? What? Say again? 40 miles. 40 miles. Now I'm in a fucking sports car, right? Gas guzzler. Yeah. And I got like, it's right in between a quarter and a half. It's like right there. I ain't gonna make it, cuz I already know. I'm like, oh shit, I'm not gonna make it. So what do? You open up your windows real quick. You take off your AC. Now you're down to bare essentials. You turn off your radio just in case it works. That's not a thing, but if it was, just in case. Right?
Every precaution you could do.
So I fucking made it. I putt into this gas station. Right now, I am in the middle of nowhere, USA. Right? Yeah. In a red sports car, walking around white black. is a real thing in Utah. I slide into this gas station, and there's no cars. There's lights. You hear the beep. There's no music playing, nothing. I go inside. They have like a little convenience store. You know, there's a flickering light in the back, chilling. No one was there. No one was there for 30 minutes, 15 minutes, 30 minutes. And now there's also too like this, there's the screen with the camera like pointed at me at the thing. I was like, this is a fucking Shining, right? I'm gone. It's a wrap.
Yeah.
Right?
It's terrifying.
Also, too, cell phone reception is nils. Right?
Yeah,
It's like, there's no more of that.
Nothing, yeah.
So after 40 minutes, I hear like this rustling in the back, right? I'm like, oh shit, game over. Game over. Tell my mama I love her, right? A dude comes out, he's the attendant. He's like, yeah, man, I take a wicked shit. Takes his thing, takes my money for gas, all cool. But I thought I was gonna perish.
It's scary, man.
Very scary.
Yeah.
Very scary.
There's a lot of nothing in the country. I ran out of gas twice over the summer. I drove cross country.
Sure.
One like 3 hours outside of Portland. Didn't take an exit. I was with my girlfriend, and then I fucking pull up Lyft at 2 a.m. middle of Oregon, and she's like, "You think there's gonna be fucking Lyft drivers?" That's how oblivious. That's how privileged. Like tri-state New Jersey boy. Oh yeah, someone in Lyft will get us. Like middle of fucking nowhere, mountains everywhere. No one. We had to call a taxi guy to drop gas off to us, and then I ran out of gas driving to McAllen, Texas, which is where those fucking like deportation centers were. Like remember all those videos that were making circulations?
Oh yeah.
We were driving to McAllen. We were playing a show down there, and we turned around because we were like, we're not going to make it to McAllen, and we had to go through like immigration. Like they were checking us because you're like 20 minutes from Mexico, and that's when that shit got really fucking real for me. Which is, you know, it's really real all the time. But like seeing like cops walking up immigration, deportation, dogs sniffing the car, they were like grilling us and shit. And I was like, yeah, we had to turn around. We weren't going to make it to McAllen. And they were like, you're right, you weren't going to. We literally, we have a van, we're pulling a trailer, and we coast into the gas station, like going 10 miles an hour. I coasted. I was out of gas for 2 miles. And luckily, we were going like 65, and we just made it. Like from the immigration checkpoint, it was probably like another 10, 15 minutes. It was scary.
Those checkpoints are real, yo. Like,
dude, yeah.
New Mexico gang?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. One time, I've smoked marijuana before. It's happened. Maybe we're smoking right now. I said we were going to. I said we weren't going to talk about this, but who cares? Who cares, man? I'm having an ice cold beer.
It's 2019.
Yeah,
it's 2019, dude.
And also too, hold on, is the whiskey that we're drinking? Is there any more whiskey?
You want me to grab that?
That would be
Yo, let me
incredible.
grab that. Yeah,
I just want to be real people right now. I want to be myself. And first off, thank you so much for inviting us out to this thing. This is like,
this is real cool.
This is very cool.
I'm glad to have you guys.
And this couch is very comfortable.
Deportation, right? I was peace out to Brian Mayfield. Brian Mayfield owns this has this dope production house. He just did the new Weezer video. Super ill human being. Like we were roommates for a second out in LA. Cool human, right? Yeah. We're driving. We're like New Mexico, and coming on these checkpoints. And for some reason, I thought like the handout was like a come on, but it was actually a stop from the security guy.
That's it.
And I wasn't good, and it wasn't good. He was like, pull it over. Now we have been smoking in that car, man. We have been burning it down, right? For states. We've been burning it down. Now the ultimate road snack, if you take a jar of peanut butter and a package of Oreos and you dip them Oreos inside of that peanut butter, things happen. All types of magic happens from that, right? Thank you. You just want it, we just drink straight out of this now?
I bring shot glasses up, man. That's all you.
I got you. All right, this is just crazy. He just handed me a bottle of whiskey, so I was just going to drink out of this full bottle of whiskey.
Careful, everyone.
I guess we're just having a good time. So, now I'm with it. I'm with him, though. So, yeah, man. So, we've been burning it down. We have something in the trunk of this car now, but also, too, I have a bunch of, just stuff, just, suitcases and stuff. And the ultimate transport for any marijuana is Murray's hair grease. I don't know if you know about that or not.
Oh, dude, yeah. Stick it in the fucking...
I know about it.
Straight in. That or a jar of peanut butter, you get that over the border.
There you go.
I'm not even fucking with you.
So I got two different guys that he just mentioned. Peanut butter is one, right? And I'm eating these
Super
Oreos
chunk.
with this thing. Yeah, for real. And okay, so these dogs are real, right? So what they do is the Border Patrol, if they're really serious about you, they'll take you out of the vehicle, right? And they open all the doors and the trunk, right? And they start going through everything that's in the car, right? Now they can rip your car up if they want to, but these guys are nice. So and also too, I have Illinois plates on this car. Like Lou had given me this car. Yeah. Lou and Chill, free Chill all day. Give me this car. And I'm going and I got Illinois plates on the car, going through New Mexico with weed, right? Right? It looks crazy. It wasn't even a lot of weed. It's like a dime sack of weed that we gotten from whatever spot we stopped at last. Dude, these dogs are in this car, right? He's like, yo, man, how come my dog's going crazy? This guy says to me. I'm like, uh-oh. Right? I was like, man, there's peanut butter and Oreos in the front seat, right?
Yeah.
The fuck? He's a dog. Yeah, there's not that much training in the world. He's a canine.
Yeah, no matter what.
He's like, how come you have Illinois plates on? It's like, man, it's the only time this has actually got me out of anything. It's like, man, I produced some records from a guy out there. Woohoo, Lupe. Oh. They let us go.
Nice.
They let us go. They shouldn't have let us go. They shouldn't have let us go.
Damn, you're lucky.
Illinois plates with the New Jersey ID.
Yeah, that's a lot of curveballs. Yeah.
A lot of curveballs. Yeah, man.
No, it's
and to listen, riding with an interracial friend group anywhere outside of a major metropolis is not a good idea. Now, if you're gonna be all black people in that car, man, right? But if you're mixing up humans, I know you know what I'm talking about. If you're mixing up humans in that car, it could be a fucking problem for you.
Anything that's different, I guess. Any potential red flags, you're in fucking Utah, white person. All right, this is different now. What's the story? Why are these plates different? We don't
like it.
Yeah,
we don't like it at all.
No, they're gonna dig deeper.
Well, we like it, but they don't like it.
Yeah. I would fell into a YouTube hole of people knowing their rights, citing the First and Fifth Amendment, asking immigration if they're being detained, and getting off the hook. It can be done. I think I would panic, and they would just search my car, but they don't have a right. Those checkpoints, technically, you're volunteering to give information.
Sure.
Now, also,
people normally give up the goods because they don't want to be held up time-wise.
Yeah, and you want to comply and you want to cooperate with the law. But I don't know. I'm white, so it'd be easy for me. I don't know. I feel like you can.
I just don't want to get beat the fuck up, man.
Yeah,
those guys
you guys have bigger problems than me when it comes to that shit.
I mean, shit. I've seen people get beat the fuck up. You feel me? They got them sticks, those flip sticks.
Yeah.
With the taser game out here now.
Yeah.
They can kill you without killing you out here. It's crazy.
Yeah. When they have to tell you which border point, north or south, is a safe one to go to, that's a fucking problem.
Yeah, that's real. That's real. I mean, but listen, man, people talk all this shit about, we're joking around about every fucking country has problems.
Absolutely,
absolutely. And I lived in Amsterdam. Oh, for example, I lived in Amsterdam, right? And for a couple of years, and man, it was just freeing. As a person of color, it was so freeing. It was oh man, these people are so fucking progressive. I just felt like a fucking human for the first time in my life, not looked at as a black man, but just as a person first. Which I man, I love being black. I think it's the dopest shit in the world, man. For real. Put capes on all black people. Do it right now, right? But I'm just saying, where you just looked at it as okay, we're just all people kind of situation, which is why I think most people want to go to, just equality. That's what we've been talking about, right?
Yeah.
Then there was one day, I woke up. It was a normal day, man. I was minding my business because that's what I tend to do. Mm-hmm. And I went outside, and every person in Amsterdam was in blackface.
What? When was it? I mean,
brother, there is a
national
holiday. There's a national holiday around Christmas time. Now, their Christmas, their Santa Claus goes down the chimney and soot with the. Yo, man, it was fucking horrifying.
Now, once you found that out, were you relieved? Oh no, it's chimney face. It's fine.
I don't know. I'm still on the fence about it.
Yeah, it was not a good look for anyone doing that.
I'm still on the fence. All right, so I was with. There's this dude named Sotu so too the Traveler, incredible Barist, a Turkish cat living in Amsterdam, right? And incredible DJ. He just, a matter of fact, he just did his boiler room set. Peace out to Barist, man. Barist, cool dude, man, right? And matter of fact, and peace out to Red Light Radio. Are you familiar with Red Light Radio?
No.
It's like you heard of the Lot Radio? It's like the lot radio of Amsterdam.
I heard a lot.
Dope stuff. But I mean, he was there doing that and he didn't do it. So it was like this Turkish dude, right? And me were the only people that were just like not on it. And we became very good friends after that, man. You know? I don't know why people feel that. I don't know. They didn't mean any harm by it, but it was just
Some weird tradition.
not a stigma from it wasn't that there was anything wrong. Well, I don't know. Let me choose my phrase on this one. It wasn't that I don't think anybody there was doing anything wrong. That's like a traditional thing for them.
Yeah.
Not to say that they haven't been fucking ravaged by racism or whatever. They probably have. I mean, Amsterdam is really, nothing but New Amsterdam, which is New York, right?
Mm-hmm.
I've been to the original Brooklyn, been to the original Harlem. This is real talk. These are all places in Amsterdam,
That's
right?
yeah.
So it's like, I mean, I don't know where all this stuff comes from, and I haven't done research on it, so I don't know. But I mean, it didn't seem like it was out of malice, as it would be if it were here.
Sure.
So
Yeah.
Given the context, maybe a cultural disconnect.
yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
I mean, but I
Not to say it's not fucking weird. Man,
It's weird.
but,
No, I would.
it was strange.
Yeah.
I mean, me being from the U.S. and
Yeah.
then I was like, man, we just kind of hung out inside. We listened to some records and just chilled. It was,
That sounds like a better day.
that was a better day.
Be
man.
around that.
What's okay, guys, man, what's your favorite venue right now? Like, venue is a whole different thing, right?
Yeah. Central Jersey, it's like for the shit we play, we can't really do like restaurant gigs. Like we're kind of tapped for like.
Why not?
I don't
Can't,
think,
won't, coulda, shoulda, woulda.
I don't.
all
I
these
think
are
can't.
words, they do
Like
not-
Caroline
exist.
said,
Will,
like I
but
wish I could
won't
book you
book
guys,
us.
but yeah,
Why?
too heavy, too fast, too loud.
Yeah.
You
Too loud? Yeah,
it's
you're
not the
pretty
right
loud.
vibe. You don't want people like fucking be eating dinner and like someone like screaming into a microphone playing like fast shit. But places that I like to play now,
Yeah. What's your
probably Asbury Park Brewery for Jersey.
Brewery's rad.
That place is tight. I don't know. It's tough. It's mostly basements.
I want to point out that Jelani is drinking an entire
Respect.
bottle of Canadian
Salute.
of Seagram's right now.
Secret
which
Seven, that's
actually,
the American blend.
Secret 7, which actually, this in Canadian Club is the official drink of Kojak. So, piece of Kojak.
There we go.
Piece of Kojak.
Yeah. How about you guys? Well, Cheech, what do you think? What do you like?
The spots in Trenton, Champs, and
Champs.
Mill Hill.
Yeah,
Mill
Mill
Hill.
is
Mill Hill, I
fun.
think is
We should play
fucking
there more.
Mill. Yeah, we should.
Yeah.
Fucking. But yeah.
Trent's got a lot of fucking cool shit. Dude, Jersey's just
Yo,
fucking
I gotta
best.
tell you this story.
It's just still too
So
trill
I-
out there still. We gotta, I'm still looking at them with binoculars.
Trent?
Trenton and Newark, I'm still looking at because it was so trill when I was young.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Dude, for punk rock, the triumvirate is fucking Trenton, New Brunswick, and Asbury.
Yeah.
realistically.
Right now.
It really, to me, that has always been, because even back in the day, you had like City Gardens and Trenton, you had the early 90s to fucking late 80s to today with New Brunswick, then with like the Asbury, even like the weird post-punk scene that they had in like the 80s.
When it was desolate.
Yeah, and no one was there, and now like you have,
Now it's super
it's
gentrified, but it's nice, and there's venues to play.
yeah, it's
I mean, but
like
good for Asbury also,
Yeah,
too. I
Yeah.
It's thriving, man.
I mean, yo, man, listen. This is another thing. Shit. These businesses do need to stay open. Whatever it takes in order to keep the businesses open, they have to be open.
dude, I say this thing at work all the time. Here, take your money, not to fucking rob you.
Right.
Like we need people. Any business, a venue, whatever you do, we need people to come in and patronize our wares and all that shit, and come and be involved and want to give in. And that's the fucking key, whether it be DIY or a small like local venue or whatever.
Yeah, it's like, okay, like for what is it, Asbury Lanes? People were upset about, what they did to Asbury Lanes. I'm like, yo, Didn't the other Asbury Lane shut down though?
And not for nothing,
maybe
a bunch
you
of
wanna
other
do something
venues
else.
are booking way more shit now. And Asbury has way more than ever
House of
before.
Independence and the brewery took over the punk shows Asbury Lanes were doing.
Sure.
Yacht
And
Club,
Asbury Lanes
Music
is doing,
Foundation.
kind of nicer indie things. So like it still found its home. I think people were upset that they felt like they built that place up as their home and like there's a community around it.
Sure.
And then they were like bought out. I think the Lanes were bought out, and everyone was laid off.
Bought out, laid off, or whatever. These things cannot happen if there is demand. If there's demand, listen. If they had, I'm sure, if they put together 10,000 signatures in that town, that wouldn't have went down.
It would have been a little different.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Like, come on. I mean,
there was
I
backlash.
But then
I've
that
had the same-
brings you to the bigger picture. Asbury Park, man, the crazy ass gentrification of that over the years. The town fucking wants it. That town doesn't even have a fucking grocery store for the fucking local citizens who have been there for
real.
decades.
It's real.
You know, and
Yeah.
that, you know, like it's that whole fucking town. If you really fucking want to get into it, where are you gonna go? Asbury has to go to Neptune.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
You know, it's fucking gnarly over there.
But I mean,
sometimes.
I'm not trying to take away.
apples and oranges
No,
for
I know.
I'm not trying to take away
any
anything from anyone over at Asbury Lanes. That was a scene. It was super dope. I remember being in there. I only been in Asbury Lanes maybe about 3 to 5 times from around there. And every time I felt there, I felt like, yo, the people who were in that building really, really fucked with music and they loved what was going on.
Yeah.
But I mean,
Absolutely.
it has nothing to do with Asbury Lanes. I mean, you can even get away from that. Any place, right? Things change. Things fucking change.
yeah.
And if you can't, and if business wise you can't change with the times, like, dude, like, shit. When I first started out on an MPC 2000 XL or 2000, right? Or MPC 3000.
They have a floppy disk in it.
Yeah, a floppy
3x5,
disk.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, now you have it. Now you can put a terabyte in damn near in a phone.
Yeah.
You know, so if you don't change with the times, I mean, you end up being left behind.
Akai ships MPCs with built-in like 1 gig of memory now.
Yo, it's dope.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
kind of cool in
With
a
the
weird.
flash,
Yeah.
with the flash shit, dope.
Yeah.
It's fucking gnarly. For $100, you walk out with a fucking 4x4, and really, dude, you can plug it in your fucking laptop, run in a GarageBand. They give you the fucking free Ableton.
Yo,
Load
it
your
used to be
shit up,
so
man.
Fucked up. Yo, dude, it was so fucked up with MP, man. Like, excuse me, like you had for certain beats, if you had multiple samples, or if you didn't know what the fuck you were doing sampling wise, like how to get it in there, with like, or you just wanted to go like high res, right, or high fidelity, man, it was 5 floppy disks for one beat, for a beat.
That's wild.
Like, shit. Somewhere in my attic, I got like floppy and floppy and floppy, just like of beats that I made from,
Back
you know,
then.
yeah, man. And in zips, jazz drives.
Oh, dude,
neat.
iOmega shit. 150 megabytes per disc, right? Some
Dude.
shit like that, 128. I remember
Dude,
those.
What the fuck? What
It's
the
different
fuck?
now.
I was gonna say they had like a fucking cable where you could fucking wire it into the fucking back through one of those like SCSI ports on
Yeah,
the
yeah,
MPCs
yeah.
and shit. Yeah.
You know about SCSI
No, I don't know what that is.
or Simpty?
Yeah.
Oh
Dude.
my god,
Bring it
man.
fucking
MIDI
back.
time
Before my
code.
time. MIDI time code?
All right. So yo, hey yo,
But
my
I'm talking
G.
about internal clocks and
Listen, yo,
recording.
this shit
Oh,
is
okay. Yeah,
Or, well, MIDI is a little bit different. MIDI's different. Excuse me.
MIDI. All right, this USB shit. Like people talk about technology and whatever. Just like the thing that I think technology just did for my fucking life is USB. USB is like the biggest shit in the world to me. MIDI, man, MIDI was, I don't even know how many pins it was, but it was a fucked up pin amount, right? And it's cables that were very finicky. It just really never worked. MIDI never worked, right? But it was the only way to sync. It was the only way to sync in between a reel-to-reel, right? Or sync between, I mean, to a any kind of computer system or any kind of digital shit.
Yep.
It was the only way to keep time on a record. Was SMPTE or MIDI time code, right? Now if MIDI fucked up, right?
Yeah.
It would do, what was it called? It was called a MIDI freeze, I believe it was called. Where if you called a MIDI freeze during a session or during whenever, it would play every note on the keyboard at once. Now I don't know if you know, and it would play at the highest velocity.
Jesus.
So if you were in a studio and the shit was very loud, done. done for any
Duck and
vibes
cover.
after that.
Get there. Fuck.
Done for the
That's
vibes.
wild.
But like you know, you have all this shit and all these things that are just like just fucking dead technology.
Yeah.
But
that's
for
not
some
coming
reason
back.
but it sounded really good.
Oh yeah.
You know, like it sounded really good, but
It still does. Like we were saying before, how you use it.
Yeah.
You know? What do you use now? What do you use now?
Ableton, man.
Yeah.
I love Ableton. Ableton is really, really dope. Every once in a while I'll pull out the MP. I mean, getting back into that secretly.
Nice.
Just like, cause I'm like mad fast on the MP. And it's back to that muscle memory thing we were talking about earlier.
Yeah.
Just like,
Yeah, and like there's a thing to being able to use that. That's cool for live stuff. What's that? Oh, there's that YouTube
Sounds
channel,
really good.
Rhythm Roulette. I don't know.
Oh
Hell
yeah.
yeah.
I watch that all
It's
the
so
time.
sick, dude. They take someone, bring them to a record store, pick out 2 records, like blindfolded or whatever, and make beat of it. It's really neat. Yeah,
yes, sir.
there's art to that shit. Yeah,
Yeah, man.
we could. I think we could wrap this shit up. Actually,
We have to.
Yeah. Go on. We have time for a couple more thoughts, but let's bring.
No,
it
we
home.
got to definitely wrap it up. All
Okay.
right? I mean, when we started drinking out of the bottle, that was like, oh, okay, indication that maybe it's time to go.
I mean,
home
I
on
was
a-
perfectly fine with that.
go
yeah,
home
we're-
on a Tuesday. For real.
Tipsy Tuesday. There you go.
I mean, what do you want to see happen in New Brunswick? What do you think is happening that's good? Because I like to accent the positive
Yeah, for
and
sure.
and negatives only challenges.
The basement scene's a good thing.
Sure.
What you guys are doing is a good thing. Caroline, that whole crew.
Hell yeah, embrace it, embrace DIY all day.
Liz,
And Liz and who's it? Evelyn.
Yeah,
Yeah,
all doing a
Cool.
good thing. Everyone's head's in the right place. I would love to see like a 200 crap all ages venue. I don't know if it can exist here, but
We're working on it.
It'd be. I know you. When that time we met, I was like, these guys are making moves and
We
being
are
proactive.
working on it, and there's a lot of need for it, and I think we're going to be able to make it happen.
Yeah, it seems like the time is it's coming to that point in time where it needs to happen. There's enough people supporting it. So
I mean, what else? What else you got?
for what? Good things going on in New Brunswick?
Yeah, I mean, just like things that you would like to see as well. That's cool too.
I think more kids that go to Rutgers should know about the awesome music community that it has, and like aside from like you went to a party and there was some band playing, like I think like they should know that this is some of the best shit going on in the country. Like bands that have gone on to fucking sell out PNC started here.
Very true.
So,
I think too. Okay, what do you think about this? I mean, because I don't do the elitist shit, right? There will be. I've had conversations with kids in at Rutgers, and I have many friends, who are like New Brunswick basement show scene, cats not even New Brunswick basement show scene, but cats who listen to music of that ilk, don't listen to or represent or support the other musical things that are going on in New Brunswick, which is, I mean, there's a bunch of EDM DJs that are going on out here, and they're kicking up, and a lot of the guys actually started Rutgers University, I mean, are going on to some fucking places and playing for stadiums in other regards for different kinds of music. So, I mean, what would you say to that? Like, what do you think? Do you think that?
I think there's definitely elitism. I think
Elitism? Is it elitism or elitism? I like elitism. Can we use that for forever now?
Bounces a little more. Yeah, that's cool.
I like it.
Yeah. I think there's always going to be that because it's cliquey still. You're still going to get people that want to only run with their circle. I'm all for supporting whoever wants to do their thing. Do you see like ever being integrated? Like, do you think there could ever be a bill with like an EDM guy and a hardcore band?
If we make it, absolutely.
Yeah. If people are down with it and like receptive and open too.
I think, man, people are way more receptive than you think. I think that the bands have to be cool with it.
Yeah, that's the other thing. A lot of people in bands are like very carefully planning out every move, which I understand because you don't want to post a million things and dilute your reach or like I get it's a whole fucking thing. But I don't know. There's just good shit going on, and I think if everyone like was just down for the cause, you have a good time. So
Yeah,
I look forward to the thing in April. Fucking.
Oh yeah. The Hub City Music Festival is going to be happening in a lot of different places.
Was that at Boyd Park too?
No. That's the Rock New Brunswick Festival, and I also told him to be helping out over there. Peace to Tracy, to Sarah and everybody who's involved with Rock New Brunswick and gets local bands bread for what they do.
Yeah,
real talk.
that's what's up.
You feel me? And peace to that whole crew. I think that. Well, I mean, actually, Rock New Brunswick is going to be in a different location this year, and I think that it's going to be a really, really cool thing. Really cool, actually, like really, really cool. Because Boy Park can be difficult to navigate for college students.
Sure.
It can be difficult to get to, and it's a lot of space as well. When you have a whole bunch of space and a growing scene, it can be difficult. So I think right now, man, I mean, there's some things that are about to go on that I think are going to take, because I mean, what is this? It's just all the place. It's all just like some rock, whatever thing that we're living on. And the only thing that makes it unique and distinctive is us, right?
Yeah.
And we're in this town, and rather than to be so kidded and so rigid, and be so rigid at a young age, because all of us, I mean, even in the very ages in this room, we're still young men. I mean, we're not gonna die of natural causes for a minute, hopefully, Lord willing.
Fingers crossed.
So it's I mean, the bus game is real. Getting hit by a bus, it's horrifying. Right. So, but I think that there are things that we can do, that you are already doing with this podcast, and it seems like you're doing also too with being involved with a lot of different show houses and whatever. And then Jelani, I mean, you've been out here for a long period of time, and then I'm doing the best that I can. This is important.
Yeah.
This is what the most important thing, in my opinion, in New Brunswick is the dialogue. The dialogue gets lost. People aren't able to actually, like, I want a kid who like frequents all the Dage parties at New Brunswick to talk to a basement show kid.
Sure.
Those are two completely different people, probably.
Yeah.
But that's what college is for. You're supposed to meet new different people, so you can do new different things going forward in order to change what the fuck is going on in the world.
Yeah.
That used to be what college is about, right?
Yeah.
I agree.
So.
I think the beauty too is like a lot of people have stuck around. Like, it's a college town, but there's people that know that there's something good in this town that are still here and like pushing them make more things happen. So
Sure.
yeah,
Man.
it's gonna happen. It's already happening, but
There's an ebb and flow. It comes and goes in this town. It has for the last 2 decades,
Sure.
Sometimes it recedes, sometimes there's a lot of fucking rad shit. There's a lot of rad shit going on right now.
And there's always going to be
we're
a
right on
core
the
of
cusp of
people
more.
who are down with it. There's always going to be people that are down
Yeah.
to make it happen.
There's history here, man. There's history here, and it's being passed along and passed down. I mean, one of the things that we're not afforded the privilege, of experiencing is, New Brunswick is a transit city in that Rutgers University is only 4 years.
Yeah.
So you're gonna lose everyone, and then everyone comes back. There's only 12 different character types, like, really, in the world. So like I've met so many of the same people, just from like every class that comes in. It's like almost the same human beings. But I think that, and I mean that in a great way.
There's common
really
ground
way.
between people always. Yeah, I mean,
Sure.
everyone's an individual, but like people are more common than they think. So
Sure. So, but one of the things that we I believe should do is come up with a unified front, just across between Rutgers University, the city of New Brunswick itself, and whatever independent faculties that is a council to speak about issues in art. Like that has to happen. If it does not happen, then every 4 years the basement show scene is going to is going to recycle.
yeah,
And we'll lose perspective on the bigger goal, which is more bands and artists being heard, and more people being privy to what goes on in this wonderful town called New Brunswick. It's real. So
Yeah.
no, that's a great idea.
I just want to, like, it sounds like we're doing something real sophisticated, just like for a hot second we got real serious. But I want you guys to know that I'm looking at a lamp that is made of a leg.
Yep.
Made of a leg right now. It's a small lamp.
Fishnets
with a
Some
high heel
stockings
on
on
That's
there.
all right.
Right.
A little bit perspective for the
Yeah,
listener.
yeah. I just want to put everybody in the
we're
zone.
hanging. Yeah.
It got too serious. And yeah.
No, there's good things that are gonna happen. I think it is. Counseling would be cool because that way you're not starting from scratch every 4 years.
Sure,
too.
man. Go. I mean, what if people went and talked to Andrew Spinner over at Spinner Records, man, who actually was one of the person to implement the switch theory. You know, like, okay, like you got all the cats with all the show venues with all different names, right?
Yeah.
And then, you know, because it ain't always on the square what's going on in these basements as far as fire department is concerned, right?
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
Yeah,
let them do
it's
what they want to do.
Yeah.
It's bullshit. You feel me? Like, for real?
Yeah.
But like, you know, he was like, all right, cool. We all got different names. Nobody knows what the address is. Everybody switch names. And you never know who's who.
Yeah.
You know? So, I mean, like, there's a lot of history and a lot of people right around who did stay in town. Andrew Spinner and Jesse did stay in town. And By the By Vintage. Who's over there? It's, is it Nate? Yo, listen, both of you over By the By Vintage, I'm whack right now for not remembering you. Please, I hope you don't hear this. Anyway, By the By Vintage, I mean, those are Rutgers University students who stayed in town. They opened the local businesses.
There's a reason people stick around here. You know?
And you stuck around?
We're all doing our thing. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
For sure.
We're not going to let you leave. Nah.
Thanks for coming on, guys.
Hey, man, thank you for having me.
Yeah.
For real.
Thanks, man.
Anything you wanna like tell people to check out? Anyone that's still sitting in there?
I mean, shit.
Get your plugs in.
Man, check out Choke Artists, man, all day, man. It's shit that's going on in here, and I mean, I'm about to catch probably the little baby tour of the rest of the stuff in this crib. It's really cool and exceptional what you're doing here, and please keep doing it. As a native of this city, glad to have you.
Thanks, man. Yeah. All right.
Poop.
That's
Doo-doo.
it.
Don't do it.
Peace out.
Hey, listen, if you go, check this out. If you go to somebody's crib or their establishment, right? No number twos.
Yeah.
We must stop
And
no
fucking
no
monsters.
breaking the water.
no breaking
Yeah,
the water
respect
heaters.
the water heaters.
That's
Let's go.
crazy.
The water heater.
All right, we're out.
I like your logic.